size. Ledger, you have letter, you have ledger, you have statement, executive, you have A4, A5. It depends on the paper you want to use. These are paper. Normally we use A4 to do most of our work. So I choose A4. So if you want letter, you choose letter. See that this size has changed. If you want ledger, for most of this tutorial I'll use A4. So we have something we call page break here, and line number. On the page break, let me remove. To insert page break, why do we use page break? We use page break to differentiate the previous page from the following page. Let's say, for example, we have numberings here. We have page 1 here, we have page 2 here, we have page 3 here, and we don't want to have, we want to have page, we are having, okay, let's say for example we are using portrait here, and we want to put landscape in between. We want this number page 2 to be in landscape format. So for us to do that, if we change this page now to landscape, orientation, landscape, the whole work will change, and we don't want the whole work to change. The only thing we want to change is this page 2 to landscape. How do we do it? We have to break the page, differentiate page 1 from page 2 in order to achieve that. And if you don't want the third page to be on landscape, you have to break it again to different from the page 2. So first of all, we want to break this page. We want to turn this page to landscape in between the two pages. Page 2, we want it to appear on landscape. So what do? We come here, put our cursor on page 1 where the text stop on page 1. Put our cursor here. See my cursor here clicking. Then I'll go to breaks. I'll click on this arrow down. Then I'll say next page. I want this page to break to next page. You see the page has been broken. This one they came down with it because it's not group, so it's not our concern here. So this is the page you break. This page now has been broken from page 1. Here we cannot change our orientation without affecting the first page. Okay, now we are still on page 2. I want to change this one to landscape. I'll go back to orientation, landscape. See that it has changed without it affecting the first page. When you look down, when you go down, you see that this landscape is now continuous. Page 3, landscape. Page 4, landscape. Page 5, landscape, and so on and so forth to the end. but we only want this page 2 to be on landscape, while the other ones should be on portraits. What do? We apply the same thing we did to page 1. We put our cursor at the end of the text. Then what do? We go here, click on break. Break. What do you want to do? Next page. Break to next page. The page has been broken. You can just delete to bring the text back. The page has been broken. This page 2 is no longer connected to page 3. So we want to change it, this page 3 to portraits. Go back to orientation, say portraits. See that it didn't affect it. When you reduce, let me reduce the page preview so that you see it very well. See, here we have portraits, landscape, and portraits. So that is how you break table. And you can also change numbers. If you want to change these numbers now, it will not affect the other because the page has been broken. Whatever you are doing on this page will not affect the next one. Whatever you are doing on the next one will not affect this one. That is how page break work.